Oh God, I feel so sorry for this family. Well, more so for the kids that have to participate in this, and their obvious parents wanting to make as much money as possible. I just hope that all this money that they make on these videos go to their college fund instead of right into the wallets of these fucking parents. And considering the description is all in caps, I'm going to read it as if it was all in caps. The description for this channel is as follows. We love doing fun things! We love filming videos about challenges and skits and love to teach good lessons!
They're partying, putting headbands on, doing drugs, listen to the goddamn Beatle albums!
So if it was anyone's guess in their right mind before, this is an Elsagate channel. Yeah, it's your typical fun kids channel, which, I don't know, half of the fun is just watching these kids suffer against their parents' wishes. They do all this weird activity where at this time in this age, I feel like if I was these parents' kids, I would be like, Mom, can I just go play with my friends? No, we gotta film a video! If I had to compare this with an already ongoing issue in real life, it's probably like child beauty pageants, because, you know, these kids are only doing this to fulfill the parents' wishes. They don't genuinely look like they're having fun. And it's kind of sad whenever these kids get used as content farms for their parents. And I just hope, like I said before in this intro, I hope all the money that was made on this channel went into these kids' college funds and not in the back pocket of these parents, so they can sort through high-end merchandise every time they go to the fucking mall. But let's see now. Let's see if their obnoxiously screaming description describes exactly what goes on in this content. I want to see the good lessons they teach. Because, you know, that's at least got to be the saving grace of this kind of content. There's got to be some kind of good life lesson they like to teach to the kids. So, let's see. Well, what's a good life lesson that they taught us? Must be real fun sliding down the stairs, you know, instead of going to, I don't know, a playground and going down a normal slide, you know, where something on there won't kill you, except maybe some burning plastic, because you know how hot those fucking things get in the sun. Why would you encourage this behavior? Really? Why would you encourage this? If anything, this is a good parenting lesson. This is what I'm getting out of it. Don't let your kids try to slide down the stairs. Because chances are they'll get a couple bruises, they might bust their ass, they might get their neck snapped, or they could get some brain damage. Damage! I mean, who knows? Maybe more training of falling down the stairs, you can be a contender for the cheese rolling competition. When a kid usually gets hurt, it's usually because of their own actions. Running around, screaming like a little idiot, you know. You go to jump on something, you miss it, and you hit your head, your arm, your leg, you name it, whatever. You hit something and you sit there and cry about it. That's normal kid behavior. And it usually leads to the parents to correct them and be like, you know, this is what happens when you aren't safe, you know. But here we have a parent sitting behind a camera like, oh yeah, this is good content for YouTube. Let alone the little boy that slid down on his stomach. Can you imagine if he went face first into the third step and broke his fucking nose and his... Would you deem that as responsible parenting? I wouldn't. Okay, that's enough. Stop. Jesus Christ, the sound effects. The amount of sound effects. This makes fucking Lazy Town seem like a silent movie. God almighty. Again, here we go with the pregnant fetishes. This time it's a Peppa Pig channel. One that tried to disguise itself as like the official channel, but it is definitely not the official channel, as you can tell. As Peppa Pig is one of those characters that actually have fucking voices. Right? And that in the animation is just absolute shit. Absolute shit. I thought channels like this got completely removed in general, but apparently not. They're still around. God, I need something to wipe that memory and that fucking visual out of my head.
I look like a hush puppy. Hey! Hey, Alex! You know, sometimes I like to curl up in a big ball and pretend I'm a hush puppy.
We're doing a sweet direct!
Hey, Alex, what you doing?
Direct!
And that always puts a smile on my face, and hopefully it will do for you too, because that's the end of this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment down below. Maybe recommending a channel that you have saw that is an absolute piece of ass and do want me to critically analyze and break down into the smallest form of completion. Whatever, blah, blah, blah. I can't talk. Alright, see you in the next video.